All right. It's so weird. I usually have someone on my hair and my like a stylist or something. Like, do I look okay? I have to dress myself today. I don't know how to do this.
Michea, if you could just tell us where that name came from.
Oh, right. Okay. My grandmother's maiden name was Michea, and that's Scottish Gaelic. But my parents, when they saw Michea written on paper, they just had thought of it as more as Michea, something more French Canadian. So that's how I ended up with this name. But I still have to tell people when they, like, still no one knows how to pronounce it. And they get nicknames like Paper Mache. I get called Machete, my Australian friends. And Meat or Mish, or if anybody says M, I usually answer to it because it's like, it's always gets butchered. Well, I'm much shorter than the average model. I'm like, oh god, I shouldn't even go there. Like 5'7". I think it says like 5'8" on my card. I think, like, you know, everybody lies about it.
Oh, okay.
But I still ended up getting lots of jobs, and I guess people just didn't think so just because maybe I was shorter. But as soon as I went to Montreal, it was like, it was constant. It was constant work. It was my one only job.
Are you in the supermodel category yet?
Not yet.
That's what you're aiming for.
I'll be there though.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think
Why do
so.
you think so?
Just because I've already been approached, you know, by Victoria's Secret and Sports Illustrated and all those things, but I just haven't put in the effort because, I don't know, I guess I enjoy life too much or something, but I just haven't put in the effort yet to, like, go on one of those, like, crash diets just to get there. And then once you're there, it's just about, like, maintaining it and eating what you want to eat, but, like, it's just too hard. Like,
So we
I
can
like
see you at
food so
Sports
much.
Illustrated in a
I think
year-
so.
year or so?
yeah.
Victoria's Secret?
Yeah.
Is that your goal?
Yep. I remember calling Versace Versace and just always, you know, liking the aesthetic of something like that. And then my mom's best friend, she used to do modeling. She used to be an old Irish spring girl. And she kind of was the one who was like, hey, Kathy, can I, like, take her to a, you know, into the city and, you know, into Ottawa being the city and see if anybody's interested in her. Took a little course. I never really got any jobs. I worked, like, quickly with Rosa Costanza doing, like, a little runway show for the Candlelight Foundation. And I met Jeff Harris, who's a photographer in Ottawa. He kind of, we did a bunch of, like, artistic shoots, and then I was like, well, I'm not working in Ottawa. What's the point, really, of having the agency here? So I quit. I guess I'm not a model. And I started teaching snowboarding, working at restaurants, worked at Local Heroes for a long time. And then I was like, okay, nothing's happening here. I'm going to Montreal to get a job in some field that I actually want to work in.
So what was your first big break as a model? How did you break in?
My roommate was a photographer. He told me, he started taking some pictures of me, showed me to the agencies in Montreal, like, not even thinking that I was going to get picked up, but more for him. And every agency was interested in me, so I got to go around and choose. And I was like, really? And for the first, like, 2 years, I really didn't even believe that I could do this full time. So I was, like, kept a regular job, and then I realized that it was taking up more of my time. So I had to, I was like, well, I guess this is it. And I went to Italy, and then that's where it all started, really.
And what did you enjoy about modeling?
Being able to travel and getting paid a ridiculous amount of money for, like, a day's work. Being pretty and having good proportions helps, but you have to have a personality that people will remember you by, or, like, that make people feel comfortable, or if you bring good energy on set, it's like, even if something's going shitty, people are gonna be like, well, you know, at least she was a nice girl and it wasn't, like, tough, and we weren't afraid that she was gonna cry all day or something, you know?